last question is the issue of doing business in Port Harcourt. What are the challenges?
Yeah, doing business in Port Harcourt and River State is quite challenging. And as the president of the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, and as someone who has businesses in many spheres of our economic life in the state, I feel very sad. I feel sad because you have the general problems. No power, that's a general one. They have a lot of general issues that doing business anywhere in Nigeria you get. But here the issue of the security is a problem. Security is a problem. Community issues, the boys from the community issues, they just go unchecked. Only last week, I was in Lagos, and as a Chamber of Commerce, I'm a member of the governing council of the Nigerian Chamber of Shipping and the Ship Owners Association. And as a president of the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, I was in Lagos last week to try and see if I can get these fishing businesses that are almost all in Lagos. Please come over to Port Harcourt. Come over to River State. Because the rivers are here. Even if you have many outlets from which you can go to the ocean to fish, if you want to do deep sea fishing, then if you want to do river fishing, we have plenty. And the story I had was quite chilling. They were quite, they said, look, most of them says they all initially started from either Port Harcourt or Warri or Calabar, or Eket, these our Niger Delta areas. But they relocated. One high level of they went to Lagos. High level of insecurity. Just get the ones they go in, the pirates are there, but below even their pirates, as your fishing trawlers, the bees are coming to your base, as you are passing different communities, they will come on board, they will take your fish, they will beat your crew. They just do things, they are quite lawless. And I just couldn't, they all told me that most of them says they started here in Port Harcourt. But they're all there, they're all crowded in Lagos. I know what it means. Apart from more fish and fish products, more businesses. Because they are the fishermen, and then most of the fish are being processed now. So more industry around it. So those are just insecurity, as I've said. The community issues, and they are used to matching ground and all sorts of things. Oh, your boat is passing in front of my community, come and pay us, and all that. So those issues, apart from, of course, the multiple taxation, that's also there. The multiple taxation is still there, but you see, those are things that you don't have in Lagos. These things I've mentioned. Lagos have all other ones, power and all other things, but you don't have these things I've mentioned. So they just keep going, and it hurts me.
So how do we come out of this quagmire? How do we
We will, as a Chamber of Commerce, we will work closely with the government. We will work because we need the government to partner with us in this. Seriously. And if they don't, there's nothing we can do. And they keep going. They keep going. Go to Transamadi. Go to Transamadi. Most of the warehouses, most of the factories, and most of the business are empty. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. We'll partner with the government. We will work with the government, the state government, to ensure that we tackle these things head on. Because Lagos is choking. Everybody's moving to Lagos. Even in maritime, apart from the fishing, maritime business, we have here the same MPA here. Because we have Intel breathing down our neck. Your boats pass, Intel will come. But in Lagos, you are there, the same MPA is there, Intel is not there, and your boats can work. So you have Intel here.
Do you feel disappointed?
Well, I'm not feeling so because I feel I wear the shoes because it hurts me. Apart from being the chairman of the president of the Chamber of Commerce, because my members complain, but I also, as I've said, operate in many spheres of the economy. All of us. I have an office in Lagos. But then others just give up. Look at Lekki. Lekki is industrial, putting up before, yes, they used to have a problem of industrial areas, so it must be in Transama. No. Lekki industrial is coming out. And people, so we will stem the movement. We will stem that tide.
Apart from working with government, because everything has to do with leadership policy. Apart from that, are there other areas of kind of, what I say, mediation or talking to the youths?
Well,
talking directly to them to see
again,
why
we will work with government. See, they have Ministry of Empowerment, they have Ministry of Youth. We'll work with government. When we work with government, we'll be able to tackle these issues. Because, I mean, look at it. Somewhere in Port Harcourt, I'm also building a hospital, a 6-story hospital with lifts, with investors' money that we put together to do something. Hospital. Youth will come, come and give us Christmas things. They're from the village, even chiefs and this. Come and bring this. Come and bring. They're not talking about come and give us employment. I mean, it's a thing, so there must be employment. We're not talking about come and do those technical things. Those are things I expect. They will give them preference. But come and give us, and if next time they close their gates. I'm talking about something as a hospital. Not talk of a factory. Not talk of an oil service industry. Not talk of maritime business. I expect that these youths and these people should be thinking about how do we get involved in air conditioning. So we can be talking about air conditioning department, or the aluminium frame people, or the door people, or the floor. Those are the things they should be thinking about. But no, come and give us this. Come and give us this. As though it's their right. And as long as that mentality goes on, people will just live. Then again, I forgot papers, that the documentations for certificate of occupancy and deed of conveyance. We need to fast track it. Lagos fast tracks. Because if I want to take a loan, if I have a piece of land, and I get the necessary document, the certificate of occupancy or the deed of assignment, I'll be able to use that land and go to the bank and get a loan using that as a collateral. But if I can't get it, so that's also a problem. So we need to get things. But as I said, I've just been elected president of Chamber of Commerce, and we will work with the government because we have no choice. And also the government doesn't have a choice, because if our companies, if our companies are doing well, we will pay taxes. We will employ these youths that are causing problems. We will employ them, the ones that are ready to be employed. We employ them, and they will take them off our thing. So that's it.
Thank God for ending on this note. You're the president of the Chamber of Commerce. Policy statement, vision. What are we expecting to see the chamber in the nearest future? Kind of short term.
No, our thing is we all just my thing in the elected now for the next 3 years. It's quite. As I said, we as an institution, like corporate organizations, as I said, like the government, as we said, we are at a time when things are challenging. The economy is there are challenging times. So we will all make our members know import substitution, export promotion, and that there is life beyond oil. So to do that, of course, that's just one line. But then you now do how do you go about? Of course, because we are a chamber, we can have city-to-city interfaces. We can have interfaces abroad. We can have interfaces with organizations, with embassies, with various bodies within the country and outside the country. But remembering import substitution, export promotion. If we do that, we will do that. So we will and of course get a lot of knowledge and trade knowledge available for our members, with our knowledge centers, and again a lot of training from experts to our members, so that they can have the rethink and re-strategize and think outside the box, and then to know that there is life beyond oil. I always say, look, I'll give you an example. People who went to Dubai say, oh, Dubai, I mean, Dubai is a typical oil-rich country, Emirates, or UAE is a country, but Dubai Emirate. But you know what? They are not feeling it the way other oil-producing countries are feeling. Reason is that they have their oil, but they went beyond to real estate, financial services, and many activities. Right now, they want to make the shipping, the shipping hub in the Middle East. Big shipping hub. So all that is going. So their oil. So even if oil drops, even if oil is eliminated, they will survive. Reason is because look at Singapore. Singapore doesn't have oil, doesn't have natural resources, but it's the first world. That's it. So if Singapore can do it, we can do it much more. And that's why if you see me very excited, very not talking, I say, look, we are lucky. We have the numbers. Because all these things we're talking about people. No, people will do it. It's not angels that will come and do it for you. It is human beings. So these, but we also have educated people. Educated people. And then we have arable lands. So if you put those together, we can do what Singapore has done faster and better.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just the will.